Welcome, you're watching Kaleidoscope Selling Life News Capsule. Last week, Sri Lanka's tourism got a boost when Southeast Asia's leading hotel management chain, ONYX Hospitality Group, which is under the umbrella of Yuthachai Group, opened its doors at Amari, Colombo. City tourism has been seeing a resurgence after years of downplay due to various crises in Sri Lanka. In the first 6 months of 2024, however, Sri Lanka had a 61.6% growth in tourism compared to the same period in 2023. So far, there have been over 1.5 million tourists in the country for this year alone. We popped into Amari, Colombo to meet Group CEO Yuthachai Charanachitta, or Kuntop as he is known, to dive into the thoughts behind them coming into Sri Lanka. Now, what are your sentiments on Sri Lanka?
I really love Sri Lanka as a country itself because it has so much in terms of similarity to Thailand. Our country has so many similarities from Buddhism to geographic wide, like the northern mountain and the beach side in the south, in which we share that similarity as a small country, even though Thailand is not an island like Sri Lanka, but the value of people, we share the same value. And we can build the team to have the same competitive edge in terms of service industry in this region. The hospitality industry is so overly sensitive to pretty much everything from geopolitics, local, international. Right now we've seen some improvement on logistics now, flight. Airline industry is picking up, more flight is available. So without airline, then hospitality cannot survive on just pure domestic business.
What does ONYX Hospitality look for when seeking to collaborate? You've been here now 7 years, been going and coming. But what is it that you look for when you want to collaborate?
First thing, we have to look for local partner who have long-term vision. I think first the vision and the aspiration to develop an asset that at the end it's not going to be a generate fast-paced return like commercial building or residential sales. For hotel development, it takes time to ramp up, takes time to stabilize, and eventually it will become profitable. Myself, I'm the owner of a few property as well. So we really understand the mindset of being a hotel owner, not just an operator with the brand. So to have a long-term local partner, that's one. But you also need to have an owner who have belief and have a resilient mindset, I call. Because in hospitality industry, you have to, it's so volatile, it's so sensitive to many factors. So if there's a crisis, we need to have that understanding and relationship to work out the problem, come up with a solution. And at the end, it's not about dollar and cents all the time. Like other global brands, they just, if you don't pay, I exit. But the framework is still there, the legal and financial. But again, being a Southeast Asian-based hospitality company, we've been through crises many times. So we understand how to mitigate and adapt. So with Winning Holding, I think with Amari Colombo is really is a testament as well as a reference project that we went through ups and downs in the past 7 years. And yes, our local partner have a full understanding to embrace and continue to complete this project with us, even though it took 7 years in the making.
What does one expect from an Amari or an ONYX Hospitality Hotel?
From ONYX Hospitality point of view, we've been around for many years. As an ONYX Hospitality, we've been around for almost 20 years, but the company itself is actually almost 50 years. So even myself, I'm the third generation owner, and we've been doing this same line of business for the past 50 years. So we have a very deep understanding of the industry. For the brand, we have several brands under our portfolio. For Amari itself, it's actually went through quite a lot of transformation to be the competitor against all the global brands that enter the region. And the position always going to be upper upscale. not over the top or not too affordable. So upper upscale, we try to really compete against all the big brands like the Marriott, the Hilton, even Shangri-La, that we want to compete against the big brand that have bigger portfolio and more variety in terms of offering F&B, banquet. And we continue to build our portfolio under Amari, in which Amari itself, we accumulate full portfolio, almost 20 property now, out of 50 property, which is the longest serving brand under our portfolio. We have a very good understanding of the brand and how to stay competitive in this very competitive market.
What are the distinguishing factors between city tourism and resort tourism?
City tourism mainly is a short stay, in and out, meeting, dining, meeting, dining, meeting, dining. It's very routine based, high volume, very high volume, high occupancy. Length of stay is very short. They want no surprise. They want to come in, check in, meet their business partner, leave. So the location of this Amari Colombo is so convenient as the location itself, in which takes one box. Now, how to create experience to ensure that the visitor for the urban, I call this Amari Colombo as an urban resort setting. It's not really city hotel, in my opinion, because of the setting that you have the ocean on the left, you have the city on the right, and you have a little bit of the railway here as well. So you can sense a lot of culture here. You can see people going in and out, back and forth, and the whole city of Colombo is kind of evolving around us. But you don't feel that you're in the city at all. You feel like you are on the beach resort somewhere, even though you can see the deep sea port on the far right once you look out. But for the resort, yes, for the resort destination in Sri Lanka, it's a longer length of stay. The room could be quite larger, and then the guests tend to not moving around a lot. They tend to stay for longer period, and then we are focusing to attract more of the long haul flight. We need to look for a product or develop a product that suit for the longer stay guests, long haul market, who tend to really spend at least 1 week with us.
Any more city hotels, resort hotels in the pipeline for you?
For me, I tend to look for long-term partner, and I want to make sure that once we have settled here at Amari Colombo with Mr. Vinil and his family, I want to make sure we do well. We can retain our talent, develop them, train them, engage them to be more part of ONYX hospitality. And then, of course, this property will be a very clear reference property here in Sri Lanka, in which we would like to attract investor or developer who would like to take that project forward with us. Once infrastructure is more developed, then we can connect, then we can develop, which I think will take time. But looking forward to be here in the long term.
And looking forward to bigger and better. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Kaleidoscope is on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn. And don't forget to subscribe, follow, and like us for more.
You focus on your goals. We will take care of the risks. Silingo Life.